Welcome back to Ordinary Council Meeting 4536 of Huntersville Council. In confidential session, we considered items 8.1, 8.2 and 8.3, and in order I will read item 8.1, Barania Park Sports and Community Facility. A recommendation was passed that Council approves the additional funding for delay costs and additional make good works associated with the Barania Park Sports and Community Facility project as outlined in the body of this report, and that 2, the Council delegate the authority to the General Manager to approve and execute any documentation required to give effect to matters contained in this report. Item 8.2 was passed. Apologies. I'm on 8.3, 8.2. Yeah, I'm looking for it. Sorry. Sorry, councillors and the multitudes listening. Here we are. Sorry, 8.2, construction of works depot tender report. Recommendation that was passed was that the report be received and noted. 2, that the contract for the construction of the works depot at Barania Park, Hunters Hill, be awarded to 2020 Projects Proprietary Limited, and that any subsequent design changes be managed as post-award variations under delegated authority of the General Manager. 3, the Council delegate authority to the General Manager to execute the contract and any other documentation required to give effect to this resolution within the parameters of the available project budget, and that 4, the additional funding be allocated to this project to ensure Council has an appropriate project contingency as outlined in the body of this report. Item 8.3, which was also passed in committee in closed session, was the General Manager Performance Review for 23-24. The recommendation which was passed was that 1, the report be received and noted. 2, that amendments to Schedule C of the General Manager's contract as recommended in the report come into effect from 1 July 2024, and that 3, that the Council that post-council elections, the newly selected General Manager remuneration and review panel work with the General Manager to set performance objectives for period 1 November 2024 to 1 November 2025. Councillors, that being all of the formal business, if there are any matters of other business, I know that we're going to have to extend time. I might actually ask for that extension with indulgence. Councillor Williams, Councillor Sanderson, any discussion? All those in favour? Against? That is carried. We now have another half an hour. Are there any other matters of business, councillors? If not, I did think it appropriate, given it is the last meeting of this term of council, to thank all of you, particularly to the elected councillors, for all the work that you've done for the last couple of years. It has been a robust term at times. It has been quite a successful term. We have delivered a lot in conjunction with the staff, and I've got to say, the General Manager and senior staff here at Council do put an extraordinary amount of work in. We thank you all for the time and effort and energy that you put into the projects that you deliver for our community. We know that you do it with passion. We know that you do have pet projects that get a lot of time and energy and resource, and it's appreciated by us, the council, and by the general community. I know that it's something that is reflected out there in the community, the work that the council has done over this term. For any councillors not standing, thank you for your contribution. For those that are standing, hopefully see you out there on the hustings and potentially back in the chamber post-September. So thank you to all of you councillors, to the staff, and of course to the multitudes of people watching the YouTube live stream.
There are a few.
I'm sure that there are. Councillor Crassoy.
I will echo everything you said, and I won't bore you all with saying it again, but it'll be my last opportunity to say goodbye to you all. So thank you very much. And also to thank you, Mr. Mayor. You've chaired us really very professionally this term of council. I've appreciated your conduct and the way you've supported us to make our decisions as a council. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Quinn.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Similarly, I am, as we know, I'm not contesting the election, so this will be my last meeting for Hunters Hill Council. I think it's about 20 years since I first got elected. I just want to highlight that today is the 7th anniversary of the decision of the Court of Appeal in regards to the amalgamation decision in 2017. So if that decision hadn't happened, we wouldn't be here tonight having this meeting. So I just wanted to highlight that particular moment today. It's a very relevant day for us. Can I also say that it's been an absolute privilege to serve with all of you and to work with this community and to fight for this community, particularly back then in 2017. I've met and worked with many wonderful people on this council, both councillors and staff, from general managers, senior staff, other staff, and all the councillors that I've served with. And I regard that as a great privilege. The last thing that I'll say is that good governance and successful leadership, particularly in local government, is underpinned by positive, supporting and trusting relationships between those who govern, the councillors, and those in operational leadership positions. That relationship is critical. And I hope that that continues to be a mark of this council and of future councils as we move forward. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It's been absolutely wonderful.
Thank you, Councillor Quinn. And what you won't see, which, and I hate using props in these scenarios, but there is Hunters Hill Day photo booths that we are going to hopefully take some photos with, but you're going to miss out on the We Love Hunters Hill hashtag Hunters Hill Day photo booths.
Big screen.
Yeah, we could put you on the screen potentially. Councillor Prieston.
Mr. Mayor, I won't spend long. I just wanted to thank Elizabeth and Richard for your contribution over so many years to the community and to council. Obviously, this was my first term on the council, and both of you provided great mentorship to me, despite the fact that we might not have agreed on every matter that came before us in the chamber. You both lent me a hand when I asked for it, and welcomed Tatiana and I as new councillors to the chamber, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you, and see you around.
Yeah.
Councillors, if there's no other discussion, meeting closed at 9:08 PM. Have a good evening.